I'm up here to talk about cultivating the attitude to win. Attitude is your perception on how you view the things that happen to you. The attitude is the advanced image of our true selves. That's one. Two, it's the roots inward and the fruits outward. So however you feel on the inside is what you project. It is our best friend and our worst enemy. You got a good attitude, you can get you in any door. I try to have a good attitude even when I'm in a bad mood. It's more honest and consistent than our words. Your attitude supersedes anything. It is an outward look based on our past experiences. Now that was a big one for me because all my past experiences dictated how I moved. I didn't realize that I moved the way I moved when I lied and I tricked and I manipulated because those were the environments I came up in. If you weren't able to lie, trick, and manipulate, you was a victim, and I never wanted to be a victim. So I did what my environment dictated that I do. Now, a little bit about my past. I was raised by a single mother, no father figure. 2, high school dropout. I went and got a GED. I didn't take life seriously at all. And this is all because I had an attitude that wasn't conducive to the lifestyle that I wanted to live now. I blame the world for everything that happened to me. It was never my fault. I cultivated that attitude around at the age of about 15, 16. The crazy thing about having that kind of attitude is that attitude took me from 15 up to about 30. Started to realize all of the stuff that I did that put me in the position that I was in. I was a barber already. I love barbering, always loved it. But I was treating it like I was still a drug dealer. Hanging out all day, drinking at the shop. It may not look like it now, but I was one of those, cliche barbers. I had the solo cup on my station, Henny bottle up under the station. Breaks, we went outside, we smoked, came back in. Like it was a horrible environment, and I was just conducive to it. My daughter, she was with me the whole time. My daughter, barbershop baby. She's one of the reasons that helped me change some of the stuff that I was doing. I began to look at him and I was like, man, do I really want my daughter to come after me? I didn't. So I began to change my attitude. Now, changing your attitude means you have to start right here and dig back through all the mistakes you made to get back to the beginning where the problem first went wrong and start fixing that. So I had to go all the way back, hard. Lost a lot of stuff. But I knew what I wanted. So I began to change the way I think about stuff. And I started looking at what I wanted and what I knew this industry could do for me. So I started to realize the things that I needed to do. And alcohol was one of the first things, so I changed that. And as I started changing that, everything doesn't happen at once. But once you start changing one thing, then the second thing comes. And before I knew it, I was looking in the mirror at a different person and didn't even realize it. Now, I went from the cliche barber, solo cups under the station, drinking and driving, before now, to become the person that I am now. The person that I am now is a man of God. I'm a father of 2. I feel like I'm successful in changing my attitude. I remember one time my daughter said something to me, and it made me feel some kind of way because she said she looked up and her friends went on Google, and they Googled my name. And what came up was a mugshot. Hurt my feelings. I made a promise to her that day that I was never going to do what I was doing before, and I haven't done that since then. Last 3 things. I'm a master barber, master cosmetologist, master educator for barbering, and I'm also in the program to be the master educator for cosmetology. I'm an owner of Major Cuts LLC. The Kingmaker Academy is a school that will provide life skills and training for young black men. It's just going back through some of the stuff that I missed out on as a child. And I also have the Kingmaker Foundation, which the foundation will serve to mentor young boys and men. I didn't start this process until I was a full-grown man, and I had to figure out what I needed to do to go back and be the man that I am now. And a lot of times when you're a grown man, the world makes that hard for you to do. because they won't let you forget your mistakes, and you have to deal with them on your own. Now, I do have a couple of packets in the back. If you want one, there's one in the back. It's just a little five-page pamphlet that you can do in your own time for you to go through and just analyze yourself. Check on your own attitude, see if there's things you need to change. If you feel a certain way, you just want to look at yourself and examine yourself and see if you are the person you need to be for the person you want to be in the future. That's the main goal. Well, that's all the time I got. Mr. Mayor,